Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the pupils of level 1. I hope you are all doing well and you are enjoying your online madrasa classes once again. So welcome to Sarah, Yahya, Alina, and then who do we have? Bushra, Sophia, Aqsa, Hafsa, Muhammad Umar, Hafsa Patel, Aisha, Anika, and Ahmed Al-Kachkach. So in your previous level 1 to 7, you should have learned how to pronounce the letters correctly, recognize the letter correctly, read whole words quickly, swiftly, fluently, without hesitations. You can say the sounds of the Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra, A, U, E, An, Un, In, and all the stretch harakats, A, U, E, and you have also understood the joining, how to join letters. You've understood the Shadda concept. Now we are moving. By the end of this level, you should be able to recognize the symbol of stretching. Mud, what we call mud. There are two types. There is the long squivel and the small squivel. Okay? But over here, as you can see there, you will see these symbols here. There's a small squivel and a long squivel. This is darker and thicker, and this is a thin line. They call it a small stretch. When you see the mud symbol, as you can see these two, you should stretch it for 4 to 6 harakats. How do you measure a haraka? What do you mean? One vowel, one haraka is the time it takes you to pronounce any letter with a fatha, a, or dhamma, or kasra. This can be measured by the time it takes you to open one closed finger at average speed. So not really fast. Just like normally you got your fingers closed and you just open up 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger. So you open up 4 fingers. The time it takes you to normally open 4 fingers, that's the amount of time. It's for that duration you will be stretching the mud. To measure a mud of 6 haraka, for example, you would continue stretching until you have opened 6 fingers. Okay? One after the other. This is only to help, otherwise the exact length can only be learned by copying the teacher. Right? Advanced students can be taught to differentiate between the difference of mud, therefore they should stretch mud lazim 6 harakats, mud muttasil 4 harakats, and mud munfasil 4 harakats. You children, don't worry about what I was just reading at the end. Now over here, as you can see, the sounds for these two words, ba, alif, fatha, ba standing fatha, ba. Now ba with the fatha and alif, but then the squivel, you are going to make it last for nearly the time it takes you to open up 4 fingers. Ba. Do you understand? Because of this small squivel there, because of the small mud sound, you're going to stretch it for at least 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, and it's usually around 2 to 2.5 seconds. You can say 4 harakas. Ba, 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 ba. 1 alif. And then these, you're going to do it for at least 2 seconds. B, B. Sound is going to be the same, just stretching it. B, 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 B. And then this waw madda. So alif madda, ya madda, waw madda. Standing fatha, standing kasra, inverted dhamma. When you have these sounds and it's got these squivels on there, whether it's the small ones or it's the big squivels, you will start stretching it longer. This is already a stretch sound, but you don't stretch it too long. But once you see these squivels, you start stretching it longer. Boo, boo. But then with the squivel, boo, 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 boo. You understand? So inshallah, we will be going over these 3 pages, but you need to understand. The most important thing is understanding the rule. Now, when you have alif, waw, ya, madda, you will make a stretch sound, but that stretch sound is only for 1 second. The opening or closing of a finger is usually like less than a second, but we just call it a second. But when you see this squivel here, as you can see in these examples, when you see this squivel on it, You will make an additional stretch. You will make your stretch sound longer. What will you do? You make it longer. And how much longer? As it says here, 6 harakas. Yes. And we are going to be going off this one. Madda muttasil. So we're going to be concentrating for 6 haraka ones is when I will identify when it's going to be 6. We are going to stick to 4 harakas here. Okay, it's going to be 4 harakas, parents. So your children will be doing these small squivel. And whenever you see these squivels, and it's just an alif wa ya madda with them squivels, it's going to be for 4 harakas. So it's literally around 2 seconds. The time it takes the child to open naturally 4 fingers or closing 4 fingers. So try to understand that and practice the sounds, and inshallah we will continue tomorrow. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.